Welcome back, everyone. It's InvestorZilla here, and I'm going to talk about the stocks I plan to buy in the month of April 2021. Now, I have two stocks that I'm absolutely buying, and one stock that I really hope I can buy. If I had $100,000 in cash to invest today, these are the companies I would put it into. Now, I am a long-term investor, so I'm looking to hold these positions for years, maybe even upwards to, maybe a decade. Now, I've been investing since around 2004, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that long-term investing is what works for me. So I'm not expecting these stocks to move big in the short term. In fact, I've been buying these over the sell-off over the last month. Before I get into these stocks, can you please just take a moment, give this video a like, subscribe if you like the content, and leave me your feedback in the comment section below. Now, the first stock trades for around 30 to $32 a share and has a market cap of just over 5 billion as of the time of taking the screenshot. Now, I've actually bought the stock for as low as 26.94 a share just within the last month. Now, this stock has a 52-week high of around $43. I think this stock, honestly, at its current price, is easily a 4 times multiplier, and I would not be surprised if I saw this stock go up to even $50 or something a little bit higher than that in the short term. This company is literally rocking on all cylinders. Now, this company makes software that helps teams work more efficiently. Think about software engineering projects, marketing projects, and other task-based projects. This software is legit. I love how easy it is to use, especially compared to some of its competitors. Now just look at the companies that are listed on its logos page. The growth this company has had has just been amazing. And I'm sure it's been sped up a lot by the work from home push. But huge names like Google and Slack, they have such a great opportunity to land and expand in all of these companies listed here. Now, you probably have already guessed it, but that company is Asana. I love this company so much. Amazing leadership team, super driven CEO, one of the best company cultures I've ever seen. Amazing sales growth, balance sheet that is just amazing. Like they are poised for success. Everything lines up for me for this company, and I believe this company is going to be a powerhouse. If I had 100,000 in cash, I would easily put 35% of that into this company, even at $32 a share. When I look at this stock, what I see is $100 easy in the future. Now, I do have some guidelines for buying for this particular month. Now, these guidelines will change over time, but for now, I'm hoping to buy between $5 and $6 billion market cap. I've been lucky to buy some shares under 5 billion, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But if I'm wrong, then I'll buy as much as I can while I can. I'd like to get another 150 shares if possible. Currently, I have around 170 shares valued at around $5,400 or so. If the stock goes up over $6 billion market cap, I'll probably deprioritize buying these in favor of the next company we'll talk about, but I'd really like to get to the 5K or the 5 figure mark by the end of this month, if not, in the next month. Ideally landing around the 300 to 350 share for the short term. I actually would even not mind owning upwards of 1,000 shares. Now, I'm in the middle of selling a property that I'm hoping will result in some cash that I can put into some of these, but time will tell if that happens this month or not. Now, on to the next stock. This one hovers around $100 a share, although I've got an average purchase price of around 92 and some change. Now, I love this company. This company builds a product that I've personally been using since around 2010. I actually met the CEO of this company back when it was a ton smaller. I remember asking him about getting access to the source code for a project we were working on. His response was, "I don't think you can afford access to the source code." Now, at the time, we were paying, 50,000, sometimes, a little bit more than that for access to some of the other game engines we were using. And it blew me away that he made that comment. I'll never forget that 5-minute conversation we had because That little company has grown into a $28 billion market cap with a 52-week high of close to $175, which honestly at 175, I'm not as interested in this. I think it's a little overvalued. So this company makes a game engine that is amazingly approachable. I've personally worked in the game industry and have seen the various tools and engines out there. I can't say enough how the modular approach to development has changed this industry. You can see the impact they've had by the sheer amount of engines and other tools that have started to adopt some of the similar things that Unity has put out there. Now, this company is Unity. I was so hyped when this company went public, and they announced an IPO price of $52 a share. Of course, retail investors can never get it for that, but I wanted to buy Unity on day one if I could get it for under $60. It ran up to $100 almost instantly and shot to record highs of 172 by December of 2020. I couldn't justify purchasing it at that valuation. It would take years for it to reach a level in sales to justify that market cap. But today, at under $100 or under, I'm actually in. This company's latest earnings shows that it has a strong trajectory ahead of it. Take a look at this. 71% of the top 1,000 games were made with Unity. Think about that a moment and then start to realize the different offerings they have with things like monetization and these services that they offer. Unity Ads is something I've worked with, and it's so easy to use and set up. And the quality of ads, in my opinion, have always seemed higher than those other ad networks I've worked with. Look at the revenue growth quarter over quarter and year over year. These numbers are growing consistently. And with the projections, it doesn't look to be slowing down anytime soon. Now, look at the projection for next year. Almost $1 billion in sales. Remember that market cap of $28 billion? Now, I like my high growth tech stocks to be, for the non-profitable companies to be maybe 25, 35 times sales. And Unity is starting to fit right in there. Okay, so with that, let's go into my buying strategy. I think under 30 billion, this company is a bargain. But I really want this stock under 28 billion. And seriously, if it's under 30, I still think it's a bargain. And it's something I'll probably buy if it even were to go up to that in the short term. If for some reason this company were to skyrocket to all-time highs, I'd hold off buying. But if this stock drops back down to 90 to maybe $100 a share, I'm going to be doing a happy dance because I will want more shares of this company. Now, I have about $5,000 in this stock with the average share price of around 92. If I had the money, I'd easily make this my top position, if not top position in all my accounts. My real top position is hard to beat though, and I don't plan to sell that stock out anytime soon, at least for the next 5 years. So I'm just taking new money that I get and putting it into the stock, hoping to take some money from a house sale to put it into here as well as just normal income. Now, my next stock, I'm going to jump right into what it is. That stock is Coinbase. Now, this stock isn't even on the market yet, and I'm already hyped about it. The company is planning an April 14th direct listing. I'm setting aside some money to put into this company on IPO day as long as it's reasonable. Now, 1.14 billion in revenue and 332 million in net income. This company is already profitable. This legitimately could be one of the biggest IPOs I've ever seen. Now, my hope is Wall Street doesn't understand crypto and lets us come out and flounder so I can buy in. But let's do some math, taking the net income and figuring out a share price of like 25, 40, and 100 times revenue. They listed a stock price of $28.83 internally. But on the private market, I've seen articles that have said $300 to $340 a share being traded on the private market. At excuse me, at $300 a share, we are looking at 60 to 70 times total revenue, not net income. Priced at $300 a share, this company is already priced for the next 5 years. and I'm less interested. So I'm hoping, although I'm doubtful, I'll get the deal I want on this. But if you just take a look at the range that I would love to see the stock in is the 44 to $178 range, and then I'm a little bit more interested. Now, I hardly buy IPOs. They are always, always, always priced to perfection. And in my experience, I've almost always got better deals by letting it settle in the market for a while. I've been burned in my 15 years of investing by jumping onto a hyped IPO only to have the stock crater months later when reality set in. Now, I legit have no idea the initial price of the stock, but I wouldn't be surprised to see $200 plus starting. I'm hoping it doesn't come out at 350 like some articles suggest. If it comes out reasonably priced at $100 to $150 a share, putting the market cap at around $60 billion based on the number of outstanding shares, I'm going to put money into this. If it comes out and hits like $400 right away, I'm going to sit on the sidelines, wait for a few earnings reports. I'm thinking this will come back down to reality over time, or if the business shows that it can keep up with the growth that is being priced in. I really hope I can buy this for $60 billion or under market cap. But I'm pretty sure this thing is going to blow up and hit huge numbers day one. What I'm excited about for deep diving the numbers, what I'm excited about more than anything is deep diving the numbers and watching what this company does over time. Now, with that said, these are the stocks that I'm watching and buying in the month of April. Let me know what you're doing. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, especially Coinbase. And until next time, see you later.